This is Shop Talk with Buck, July 16th. This is a Tuesday. Yesterday I finished my jig, my straightening jig, tapering jig. It's pretty versatile. So we seen that yesterday, and sometimes you just break down and go ahead and make a jig. It makes it, of course, I got 36 of these things to do, so sometimes you'll muddle by if you got one or two. But I got 36. I forget that tape. 36. So I broke down, and I was needing one anyway. Maybe not that long, but it's a handy jig. If you're making a little table and it's got tapers on the leg, I know y'all have seen them. That's where this would come into play. So that's working good. I mean, the safety, it increases the safety. The speed you up, makes it more accurate. So I felt like it was warranted to do a jig. So that's what I did yesterday, and we got it going, and it worked. It really works good. Let me let y'all take a peek at it. It's a long one, of course, but the boards are 6 foot long. But that macro jig, dovetail clamp, I was able to utilize that. Them are handy little old, handy. I hope you can get where you can see that little dovetail right there. I got a table saw extension that lets the it sits in here, and that's for my. But these things will go in there and clamp to my table saw. That allows my miter gauge to come back a little further, and what it does, it supports it. I use that thing quite a bit. It's a handy. I favor shop-made jigs. Sometimes you're better off to buy some of this stuff, but some of this stuff, shop-made jig. I've got several jigs. I need to make a big table saw sled because it increases safety, more accurate, speeds up your. And most of the time, that's what jigs do. They make it more accurate, increase the safety factor, and accuracy, speed. I mean, and usually, like this right here, it was left over from another project. So why not? I mean, you know. But me, safety's a lot. I'm old enough now that we're looking at safety. And if you ever got doubt about a cut or a little, stop immediately. It costs too much to push forward. You want to make sure it's a safe cut. Listen to your gut. It probably serve you well. Well, anyway, this is Shop Talk. I try to come down here. The Shop Talk takes care of a few things. Some people are natural in front of the camera, but most people are not. So this Shop Talk thing was for me to work things out, try different stuff, get comfortable in front of the camera, which I feel like I am, whether it looks like I am or not. But I feel like I am, and I guess that's the important thing. Then I can kind of work on the other stuff as we go along. But anyway, that is why I do the Shop Talk. I seen on YouTube, believe it or not, There's a lot of stuff on YouTube that he actually said that he was helping another fella out, and he said 30-day talking head in front of the camera. Then they pick out topics and they talk about it 5 to 10 minutes. Well, I thought, well, that's a good idea, because if you want it, it's amazing what a person can get used to if given enough time. I have learned that over the years. So I did a 30-day talking head in front of the camera, and some kind of way, one thing about digital files, it's easy to lose them. Well, I lost that first set, and I did another set. But then the more I done, the more I got comfortable, the more I wanted to do it for whatever reason. See, I was the one that got behind somebody when photographs was taken and that kind of thing. Or I wanted to be behind the camera. So, talking in front of the camera, I never thought I would look forward to that. And I look forward to come down here every morning and do a little shop talk. And this shop talk, I've decided I shifted it to, okay, I continue to practice in front of the camera. That's the thing, because the more practice, the better you get. Athletes will tell you that. If they're going to do 3-point shots, they're going to practice 3-point shots. And the more you practice, the better you get. So, with that, then I try other things, the microphone, different configurations of the camera, just try different stuff and see how it works. Kind of killing 2 birds, 1 rock. And then I decided to create a second channel, which is this channel here, Shop Talk with Buck. So, I don't know, I don't have many subscribers and not that many views, but I got a feeling it's the same ones every week. But the thing about it is, hopefully I won't lose anymore. I upload them to YouTube. Of course, I keep a copy. I got me a great big old 14 terabyte hard drive. And now I'm uploading to YouTube on this other channel. Maybe I can keep up with them. And I go back sometime and look when I first started. That first video where I'm doing a talking head in front of the camera. It says talk 5 or 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and so that's what criteria I try to adhere to. And I talk about a subject that I know about. It's one thing he said, because if you don't know about a subject, you're not going to be. So well, that kind of makes sense. So that first one, I called it after 4 minutes. Man, I was struggling big time. Well, by the time I did it 30 times in a row, in other words, that 30th day, I think it was 17 minutes, and I looked up and seen 7. I said, dang, I guess go ahead and stop it. But I mean, I was still going strong. So it has helped me. It sure has. And see, we are at almost 9 minutes now. So, so I just want to touch on what I got yesterday. And I look forward to this. My wife's getting better, by the way. She's able to put some weight on it. And I knew once she got where they let her put more weight on it, that she'll be able to move forward. And she's getting a little more independent all the time. So, good. For everybody that offered up a prayer or anything like that, I said, we do definitely appreciate it. So, I'm going to cut that off right here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I try to do this every day. Some days I haven't been able to for one reason or another, but I kind of look forward to it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful day. Again, this is Tuesday, July 16th, and I will see you guys tomorrow.